In this exercise, we want to talk about work history and some of our limiting beliefs. There's a lot of us that have a way that we want to show up at work, but a lot of that came from how we saw or how we saw our parents working growing up, the folks around us, or caretakers. So as I'm going through these questions, feel free to jot some down and start to think about how has this helped me to be where I am today, but also how could it be a limiting belief? So when you start to think about your family. How did they view work? In what ways did your culture influence your beliefs around work and self-expression? What was expected about you growing up? Was there things you couldn't or shouldn't do based on your gender or race? Are there any early memories of duty, work, and self-expression? What are your current work preferences? What have been the most positive work experience in your life today and why? What has been the most negative work experience in your life today and why? As I'm starting to think about the culture and work, we always want to start to think about mistaken cultural belief and how people get trapped in them. I hope that as I share these things, you'll start to think differently about the way you view yourself. I'm going to share some things that I know are cultural belief that could be why you're trapped today. There is no right way and a wrong way to show up because you are you and there's no one else like you. Some desires are okay and some aren't. Work is supposed to meet all your needs. It is better to be logical than emotional. There's a right way and a wrong way to show up. You see, when people hold these beliefs, they're not aware that they're holding on to the beliefs and how it shapes them. The belief is just a belief and not a reality. They can create an atmosphere of judgment, and sometimes it's self-judgment, and sometimes it's judgment towards people who don't hold the same belief as us. You see, these beliefs are these are systems that limit them from having the life that they want. You know, I've seen where growth tends to happen when we go through that shame feeling and going from that shame feeling of doing something or wanting something that's deemed not normal or inappropriate. And in this course, I want you to help you to realize that more often than not, there's not those things. I want to talk about your core working theme. You see, finding your core working theme is a central part. It's about the way we go to work. And so when I generally ask folks, it's like, what is your core working theme? And examples of these is to feel seen, to be loved, to be powerful, to be competent, to be creative, to be connected, to be dominant, to be collaborative. People want to be impressive, trusted. They want to feel capable. They want to feel accepted. They want to feel powerful. They want to feel in control. As I was going through these words, visualize, how did that feel in your body? Take a deep breath in your chest. It's okay to have conflicting emotions, and stay with that. And so the question to you is, are there core working themes that you've gotten from your family, from your culture? And how is that affecting you today? When you show up to work, how is it that you would want to show up?